What's up, crypto and spiritual family? This is Ocean Starship with another Decode. Hope you're having a blessed day. First, I want to say nothing in this video is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But I think I found a major answer to a question I've had for a while, because I've always seen the term XRP $10,000. But now I know I was decoding it wrong as far as what I was reading from it. But we go talk about it, because I think that term actually means XPR reaches $1,000. You can make your own conclusion in this decode when you see what I show you. So let's get into it, fam. Because what I decided to decode was the August moonshot. Because we see right now that Loan, Proton, Pussy, XPR network is taking off like crazy, right? And now that I think about it, I remember decoding something pointing to August. But here it is. It says XRP 10,000 a coin, right? The pyramid hexagram, arrowhead with the 558, which is metal pay, be high power, buy crypto suckers, and my angel of trust 617, which is also metal pay 617. So we are seeing things pointing to Metallicas already, right? But it's only just getting started, because you see Weather M 558, which is metal pay, also bricks pay. The love of a lifetime 600, I'm going to show you what that also is. You see one word with the 564, flip the 6 to a 9, you get XPR coin. Liquid gold you are, and Bitcoin is not a safe word. Bitcoin is not a safe word. That's what it says. Okay? So we have to pay attention to these terms. But it also said liquid gold, right? We also see Judge Atheist, right, with the 774, which is metal blockchain, and the 441, which is Proton chain. We see Earth, Crystal, Core Chakra, right? One World Symphony. The truth is to be told, and save me from being confused, right? And we see One World Symphony, right? We know that's talking about the one world currency. Also, we see classic consciousness, be 100% truth. Month of June, we may never see that again, which I think is talking about the price that many people are missing or missed. The frog of a horse's foot and real positive, right? But we may never see that again, right? That's the prices that people could have got in and bought these coins at, because you may never see that again. We also see moving target, and it has the 349. We can't forget that's Ripple Chinese. We also see QC, slow ride, take it easy, and wheelchairs, and we see the 294, right? We see the 294 once again. We know that's Alcor. Now, it said wheelchairs, right? So first I put chair into the calculator, and I got the 234. What is 234? Loan. What is loan? Also, Iraqi dinar, because they both are 100. And 100 is also 600. We just saw that number also, right? So wheelchair, right? Proton loan. Proton loan. Now, if you decode chairs with an S, you get 348. What is 348? XRP, 2, XPR, and Proton mail. Right? Proton mail. I just had an epiphany. Because could this decode actually be talking about Proton loan to reach 1,000? It just hit me, fam. But let's talk about moving, right? Because we saw moving target. Notice moving is 480, right? And what is 480? 480 is web off. We also see counterfeit miracles and future billionaire. Well, counterfeit and clones are kind of in the same arena, right? So I think that's what it's referring to, because it has the word miracles with it. And it says future billionaire. Could be talking about Elcor. I mean, we just saw the 294, right? And also we saw the frog of a horse's foot. So that's what I decided to decode, of a horse's foot. And that led me to X Spring, non-starter, let's get to it, and Euro Millions, right? Euro Millions, the frog, Euro Millions, the frog, let's get to it. And you see X Spring. And we know that is some type of partnership between Metallicas and Ripple. Now here is the word sub that I decoded, and I noticed I forgot to put the term in this video, which was substacks. Substacks, right? I forgot to put it, but we gonna keep rolling with it, because I did decide to decode sub. And sub basically led me to got stacks. Porsche stacks. Pay stacks. I retired stacks, right? Bunk stacks. Loan stacks, and to be stacks. There's loan again. You see the 480 next to Porsche. It says got stacks and I retired stacks. And to be stacks. Because sub stacks came up in the decode. And that's why I decoded sub. Okay? Now, let's talk about XRP 10,000. Because I used to think it was just saying XRP 10,000. But I said, wait a minute. Let me decode XRP 10, right? 1,000. Right? So XRP 10, right? And that led me to the Phoenix, right? We see this A word that I'm not going to try to pronounce, but you see the 470, which is Proton. We see Proteus, per XRP, and Serpent with the 380. That is Proton also. XRP 10,000. So is this saying that Proton reaches 1,000? Because we see 380 and 470, and we see something that's close to Proton that says Proteus, and it also says the Phoenix. Or could they both be one? And also, we saw the term Proton mail, right? Well, mail is 210. What is 210? Loan. So you have Proton loan. I don't know, fam. It's either going to be Proton loan, or a loan protocol, or XPR network. But one of these reaches $1,000. And like I say, either XRP and XPR are going to merge and become one, because we did see the term TWO2, right? And we always see the two become one in Gematria, right? We always see that. So either XRP and XPR will merge and become one coin and be worth 1,000, or either it's talking about loan protocol will reach $1,000. But I can tell you one thing, it does not mean XRP 10,000, because I was decoding it wrong. It's basically saying XRP 10,000. Basically saying 380, 470, the Phoenix is gonna be worth 1,000, in my opinion. Just something to think about, fam. But hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video. Also, come over, join the Patreon. But this decode did let us know that the August moonshot definitely is structured around Metallicas. So have a blessed day, fam. Starship out.